What's going on, Alan? What's, what's going on, man? Hope you guys are doing good. That was legitimate. Dealing with these weirdos creeping around the van and shit. Hope you guys are doing good, though, man. Considering this bullshit. What time is it there? It's 11:14 right now. Excuse me. If it wasn't for these weirdos. Excuse me, that's legitimate. If it wasn't for these weirdos, I'd have been recycling at 10 o'clock. How you say they cut my hours legitimate? They cut my hours. I was wondering, how do you think that? How do you think they're passing off that coronavirus, man? Excuse me. I'm not sure if you think it's really airborne or what, but if you think they're passing it off to people, how would they do that? Put it like on excuse me, a drink or some shit. Hey, what's going on, Junior? I hope all is well. Hope all is well. Hey, what's going on, Tip? Hey, Pat. think it's passed around in vax people. That does make sense. That makes a lot of sense. Even the test, for a minute, I thought they was giving it to people through the test. That's legitimate, because there was ladies. There was this one lady that said, you know, some security guard put the the thermometer to her neck, and it was like, you got a fever, and she didn't even she didn't even have a fever. She said he just fucking basically kidnapped her, told her she had a fever. What's been what you been up to, Nappy? Oh man, just tried to do a little garage, well not garage, van sale today. A little van sale, cleaned out the van. It wasn't that bad today. Targeting wasn't that bad, at least. Probably spoke too soon, but it was pretty cool. I got you know, the noise campaign here and there, but not too much. I'm just hella tired. I've been parked here since fucking 10 o'clock, fucking selling all that. Trying to sell some shit. Trying to sell some, little uh, tits and tots or whatever you want to call it. Little items or what have you. And fucking cleaning out this van and shit. And it was hot as fuck. I'm whooped right now. I'm beat the fuck up. And this is like the first blunt I had since in the morning. Like I knew if I smoked I was gonna stop. Um, Shit, sorry guys, that's legitimate though. Let me see the chat. Uh, they used your van yesterday. I was at the park. Hop. Hmm? Oh, okay. Oh, and you're targeting. Oh, okay. I was tripping. I thought you were referring to me. I was like, at the park. Like, what are you? Is this the same Pat? No, okay. I didn't know you were talking about your targeting. They tried to harass you with a van like mine. Yeah, they do that weird shit. Them motherfuckers is weird, man. I hate them, dude. Fucking hate them. You know the crazy thing is a lot of these people that harass me and target me. Once upon a time, well, not all of them, but a lot of them, once upon a time, they used to be cool people. used to be cool people. That's why I be thinking like, well, I don't think that shit no more, but it be feeling like that Mandela effect shit happened. Like my whole our whole reality changed. It's legitimate. Fucking feels like a video game, man. Literally. And whoever's playing that motherfucking man does not know how to play because he keeps fucking going back to fucking stage one or fucking level one and being attacked by all the fucking being chased and attacked by all the monsters and ghouls and crooks and robbers and fucking getting in the hit getting hit in the head with fucking pool balls and shit. Let me see. They use, okay, do you notice a big Lone Star drone? Nah, not really. I look up in the air once in a while, but I don't pay attention to the drones. I just know they're there. And it's, I know they follow me, all that shit. I don't, well, they follow all of us pretty much, but yeah, I don't pay attention to that shit. You got an air mattress? Mm-mm. No. I sleep on the car seats. Excuse me, that's legitimate. And you know what's crazy? What's crazy? I'm so used to sleeping on fucking like hard shit from fucking like the car seats, fucking metal bunks and fucking benches. Like when I was like on my bike and shit, like I'd fucking go sit on the bench and shit and fucking doze off. Like I'm so used to all that hard shit, man. Like when I get in the bed and it's like a real fucking bed, like I get sore and shit. I get super sore. Like my body is fucking used to that hard bullshit, man. Anything comfortable makes me sore. It probably won't make me sore forever and shit, but it just makes me sore when I first lay on that shit. No stars in the sky, just one bright star-looking thing. Oh, you talking about tonight? Yeah, I never really paid attention to that. Now that you put it like that, I'm gonna start paying attention. If there's no other stars in the sky and you can only see one fucking drone, yeah, I gotta pay attention to that shit. Thanks for putting me up on that. I didn't know you were. It was like that. Like they do that type of shit. Or I didn't know it was like that. I thought stars come out every night, but I don't see not one star right now. What you doing, dude? Hey, what's going on, Mo? Hooping. Oh, hooping? You were just playing basketball? Um, I do. Like when I'm at a residence. When I'm at a residence, they hit me with helicopters. Bro, I used to try and do I used to try and film the helicopters, man. And that shit, man. Trying to get people to believe that's them. Oh, man. It's hard enough to get them to believe the people on foot. The shit I've heard them say, and it makes sense. Like, do you know how much it costs to start up one of those helicopters? You think you're worth that much money to somebody who doesn't know you? Crazy. Yeah, man, I stopped trying to get people to believe about the helicopters. I didn't give up. Like, I just don't film that shit no more. Certain things they do, I don't pay attention to it unless it's live already. I'm on live already. I'll point it out, but certain things they do, I don't even, I don't even film that shit no more because it just seems like it has to be something really direct. All that other shit is just smoke and mirrors. That shit is to make you fucking. It's to blend in with all that fucking other shit they do repetitive. And, it hides it real well because when you film all that shit and they fucking take you around in fucking loops and shit. Oh man, they take you around in loops, man. I remember I used to get the helicopters, I used to get the people sneezing, fucking scratching their head. All that everyday shit. All that super everyday shit that people just that's gonna happen all the time. You're not gonna be by the same person every day. Somebody's gonna fucking sneeze. It's no getting nobody to believe that shit. had to do the live though. I had to do the live. Let me see. What's that point they have us as target? What's the point they have us as target? Why and what the fuck they want from us? You know, the cowards. They're cowards. They want our energy. Most of all, they're getting paid, you know. Whether it's a gift card for the lower tier and however much for the higher tier. We are a fucking money bag. Excuse me. That's legitimate. We are what they call in the rap game. We are the bag. We are the bag. The money bag to them. You know, a lot of them wouldn't be living the way they're living if it wasn't for us. A lot of them still live the way they're living because they fucking don't even, like, they put their lives on the line every day and they don't even save their money. They spend it on junk, fucking, you know, smack and all that bullshit. But that's where the police want them. Like, the police don't want them fucking, you know, they want them totally dependent on them. They want it to be so they can't wait for that next fucking. They can't wait for that next gift card or that fucking field trip to a soccer game or fucking field trip to a fucking Sharks game. It's fucking crazy. These people are living off of us. Literally. Fucking literally. And shit. That went down. Shit. That went down wrong. Oh shit. Sorry you guys, that's legitimate. So yeah, man. Though I haven't seen the movie, I know they live. And motherfuckers all around me every day. Fucking paid zombies. Paid fucking zombies. And this shit is ridiculous. Most people are cheap. Yeah. I know in these times excuse me. I'm cheap as fuck. I know I'm hella cheap. The only thing I really care about is like, I mean, I'm not gonna buy no hella expensive shoes, but like my shoes gotta be right. Like that's the only thing. Like I don't too much care about anything else. Just like as long as my shoes is cool. I mean clean drawers and pants and all that. I mean but all that shit. But nice shit like that. But I don't care too much. Yeah, as long as that shit look cool, I don't give a fuck. I know one thing. Excuse me, that's legitimate. Even if I had the money, I would never buy no fucking Louis Vuitton shirt, fucking Gucci pants, and all that $1,000 pants and shit. Like, motherfuckers is crazy, man. And I know, I mean, it's their money. They can do whatever they want, but, you know, there's villages of people. Those parents could take care of a village of people for like 6, 7 months. You just gonna wear the motherfuckers one time. Motherfuckers like that with money, they wear that shit once or twice and throw that shit in the garbage. Like, crazy, man. But I guess if you got that type of money, then that's what you like. Get what you like. Mm, mm, Berlin, Berlin, Germany, 8:23 a.m. Oh, wait, hold on, let me read that again. Hey, what's going on? I believe it's Jesus. Berlin, Germany, 8:23. It's at AM. Yeah, AM. Good morning. God bless you. Hey, back at you. God bless, bro. Good morning. Hope everything's going good with you. Wow, Berlin, Germany, man. Are you targeted? You're targeted in Berlin, Germany. Alan Reynolds. Oh, okay. That's Hey, what's going on, Awaken? I'm about to KO. I'm about to KO, bro. Who you about to KO? Don't don't even trip off these weirdos, man. Don't let them get you. Remember, as soon as they get you out their character, that's your character. That's when they get their fucking gift card. Like that's what I gotta keep reminding myself. Like I knew that. Like well, I heard it. I didn't know it. I heard it a while back. Like every time they can get a reaction out of you, they get a payment. I heard that a couple times, like throughout the targeting. And then there's this another target by the name of what he likes to call the self-empowered individual. Um, you know, he mentioned it too. Like every time you get upset, every time they can get a reaction out of you, they get whatever bonus, whatever bullshit ass bonus they get. We can control their paychecks. The only thing wrong with that is, you start controlling that. I know there's been times that, I know for a fact that they've done the shit they've done to my van by the way I was reacting towards him and shit, laughing at him and shit, mocking him. They be on that, oh, you wanna, you think you're bad, huh? That type of shit. Still fucking, man. Keep his ass from going to Target tomorrow or Walmart. Yeah, man, when you think about it, in the end, it's really not worth it. Because they're definitely going to get theirs. You don't have to be the one to issue it out. Let me see. They're over there blowing one of those whistles. I don't know if you can hear them. Fucking weirdos. That's how stupid they are. They just told me they were watching the live. Still told me you were watching the live, dummy. You're telling me right now. Every time I... You see how dumb they are, man. You hear that shit? That's them. It's the little weirdo rats behind me and shit. The little rats, informants. Like they've been informing on ever since I've been coming here. They've been informing on me, and they still in this fucking same fucking position. Like there's no way. There's no way in the fucking world I'm gonna be ratting being a fucking police's fucking K9. I'm not gonna do that shit, period. But there's no way in the world that I'm gonna be a fucking K9 for the police, living in a fucking motorhome for 10 years. Come on, man. You, as a fucking rat, should fucking go to your employer and tell him, look, you got my fucking life. You putting my life on the line every day. You're making me do all this fucking weird shit. I'm getting recorded all the time. Like, why in the fuck am I still on the streets after 10 years? What the fuck is going on, man? I hear you guys back there talking shit, but it's only the truth. You guys have been out here snitching all that fucking time. And fucking living out here. I'm just keeping it real, you guys know that. See, stop blowing your flute. You thinking about that shit, huh? You thinking about that shit. The truth fucking hurts, man. You out here harassing me and you've been on the streets for 10 years working for these fucking police, doing their job. But go ahead, blow the whistle again. Blow your little flute. Whatever it is you're blowing. Um, guys, feel free to practice. Feel free to practice on trolls here, or you can personally block that. Yeah, I appreciate that. You guys should use them like target practice, though. These people, these people need to be talked to like human beings because you need to. I mean, well, we need to talk to them like they've been bad children, like bad little kids, like bad little kids. Talk to them how we would talk to our children. If you don't stop talking like that, I'm gonna put you in timeout. I mean, it's only obvious to a person with a brain. Anybody with a brain. Especially people who come on this channel that don't know nothing about, excuse me, don't know nothing about targeting. It's it's only obvious that you gotta be a pretty miserable motherfucker to get on a podcast, a live, any video, anything where somebody's expressing their pain and you rub that shit in their face and play fucking games and shit with that. Like you're literally playing with people's lives and shit. You don't know how far off the fucking ledge that person is. Like all it takes is one little word. That shit can make a motherfucker give up. And so as evil as they are, they need to be reminded that they're nobodies. Their evil has been making them feel like fucking Mr. Big Shot, Mrs. Big Shot for years. And feeling wanted. They feel wanted, they feel accepted because they're amongst each other. A bunch of fucking rats. So, you know, on the streets, on a regular basis, they didn't have that many friends. Families mad at them, stealing their TVs and shit. Fucking stealing all types of shit from the family. Stealing from your homies and shit. And now you guys, uh, I got you guys friends. I got you. The friends you motherfuckers got, the people you know, the crowds you mingle with, you wouldn't have that without me. Oh, now you can go somewhere without somebody looking at you like a piece of shit. Because you're amongst another piece of shit, and another piece of shit, and another piece of shit. Like, they brought all the pieces of shit together. So now it's like, you're not lonely. Not fucking lonely anymore. You got rich people coming by and bringing you fucking jackets and fucking bags of lunch and patting you on the head and saying good job and passing you a fucking Target fucking Target shit Target fucking gift card. Come on, man. That's sad. You try and harass me every fucking day. It's crazy. When I park here, it's a little light skinned dude with a Jerry curl. I don't think he's black though. I think he's mixed or something. But he's always riding by here, fucking standing up on his bike for him, doing the booty bandit shit. I be like, damn. Is this the only thing you're gonna do? Like, just fucking glide. I think he be doing shit to my van too when I'm asleep, but I can't say for sure. But I know for sure that motherfucker be doing the booty bandit like a motherfucker. Almost like he enjoys the shit. He did it on a couple holidays and shit. A couple holidays where I don't even think he had to work that day. I think that was his day off. Those was his days off. ever tried weed, oil, nappy, dabs? Yeah. I don't know if I threw that motherfucker away already. Uh, yeah, I had a pen. I don't like that shit though, man. That shit fucking. Even when you literally, like me, I can't inhale that. Like, like weed coughing. Like I be coughing on the weed. That shit had me coughing like from the first fucking thing. And I remember like from the first hit on that shit. And I remember like way before I was targeted. Um, I just got out of jail, and I never hit dab before. I never, but I knew about it. Everybody talked about that shit, and whatever. So, for those who don't know what dab is, that's like marijuana, um, just liquid oil form, oil based, and fucking I never did that shit, man. And he didn't tell me to be careful, none of that shit. He did it on. He did that shit on purpose, man. Fucking, I hit that shit like a regular fucking, like it was a joint. And if when you're, I guess when you're inhaling it, or when you're getting the smoke, like a lot of smoke, like more smoke rushes, like then like you get a lot of fucking smoke at once, but you don't inhale that shit until fucking it builds up in your fucking, your mouth from inhaling it or whatever. Or that's what I did. I never did dab after that. Fucking, I I inhaled that shit and fucking, it was a wrap. Felt like my heart was about to blow up. I was coughing, the cough of fucking migraine headache go. I coughed up a migraine headache, still coughing, like eyes watering. And now just recently, cause I wanted to try something other than fucking smoking weed all the time and shit. As far as the THC and shit, like so, I tried the wax. But I don't even like that shit. Tastes like real fucking wax, man. Like candle wax. You can taste the weed and all that shit, but they be having flavors like blueberry wax and the like regular names like the weed, man. But I don't taste none of those flavors. Like all I taste is fucking candle wax. I can taste the THC though, but all that other shit, I don't like that shit, man. Cause it defeats the purpose. It's like you're smoking weed to be fucking smoking natural shit. Yet you're smoking fucking candle wax and shit. And then I seen how they make that shit, and they use fucking butane to fucking blow it out, and oh man, there's so much other chemicals in that shit other than weed, other than THC. Fucking alcohol, whatever they clean it with. It's crazy. I can't smoke. Um, I can't vape. I can't smoke vape, weed, or dab. I can't smoke dab. blacks, and I can't smoke, I can't roll a joint for shit. Like, no matter how many times I roll a joint, like, it always runs on one side. It looks like I'm stuck with blunts. Uh, Nappy. Okay. Okay. Well, here we go. They were dorky nerds when they were kids. Now they can feel brave and use technology to bully without getting hurt. Yeah, and they use the same tactics. Same tactics. Instead of hiding up under the teacher and the fucking hall monitor and the school security guard, they have the police to run up under now. Like, there's always somebody protecting them. There's always been somebody protecting them throughout their bullshit in life. Well, the higher ups at least. And the fucking, most likely the neighborhood watch and all that shit. Cause that's like that's damn near like a secret society in itself, neighborhood watch. The motherfuckers be killing motherfuckers more than the police. Non fucking, non fucking, you know, didn't have a right to do it and shit. Not justifiable. That dude, it's not funny, but I'm just thinking about all these people. Like, the dude that was running, he was running through the fucking neighborhood, and the dude and his son went and shot him. Trayvon Martin. It's another one. Yeah. So now I'm forced to sit here and listen. Well, I'm not forced to, but I have to listen to these fucking weirdos. Good walk out. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, man. Light shoes are the best. I don't know if you ever wore a pair of Crocs before, but those fuckers are like fucking walking on clouds. This shit Crocs is like comfortable then. The motherfuckers is comfortable, man. Nike has a shoe out too that's hella like, it's like a running shoe. can get shoes for cheap if you shop around. Mine were $16. Yeah, man. Hey, you'll be surprised with like fucking. You'll be surprised what some thrift shops have, bro. Thrift shops, fucking. You know, cause it's people. People get kicked out of their apartments and shit, um, and don't come back and get their shit. And the landlord probably just take that shit to the fucking Goodwill or fucking. You know, a lot of people they get rid of shit that they don't even know what it is that they're getting rid of. A lot of people fucking just got so much money they don't give a fuck. They'll donate their whole house and just do that shit like every annual fucking. You know, fucking. They have a they have a good report with fucking. They have a good report with fucking the Goodwill and the thrift stores and shit because they always donate. The things, you know, the things that people, the places and the things that people, you know, it's crazy. Like, people talk shit to me every day about recycling. But, literally, bro, I bullshit you not. Through this just 10 years of my life, or 11, or however many, like, you know, whatever. Through this time in my life, just recycling every fucking day, bro, like, literally. Like, I might not have made, like, let's say, yeah, fuck it, all the way around, like, literally. I've made more money recycling than I've made selling dope. And half the people, literally, that are selling dope, now I'm not talking about people selling ounces and shit like that. Ounces and better. Like, I'm talking about just like tens, 20s, and shit like that. Literally, I've made more money recycling, hands down, than I have selling drugs. And I did that bullshit for half my life, thinking I was gonna fucking go somewhere. Like, you know, once every time you get caught in shit, you feel me? Luckily, I didn't get fucking, you know, luckily I didn't get caught a lot like that. But still, when I add up that shit, it doesn't make no sense. It makes no sense at all. All those years of wasted life. I could have been fucking as soon as I started as soon as I started my drug dealing career or fucking flop or fucking whatever. It wasn't no career. But as soon as I started that bullshit, man, I could have fucking just been fucking recycling. Oh man, cause it's not it's not it's not just a excuse me, that's legitimate. It's not just a recycle. I mean, you find shit too, like, you know, it be shit people throw shit. You'd be amazed at what people throw away. Some people throw away. So you find shit, sell that shit, and it's just like As much shit as much shit as people would have talked to me, like I would be in a way better place until this shit stepped along. Until these people got to me. Benedict, benediction to you. Oh, okay, okay. Nappy Germany has heavy TI. Yeah, I didn't know. Well, I hear it's everywhere. I just, you know, Africa probably had. I was under the impression Africa didn't have it because I haven't heard anything. But um, shit, maybe Africa even got that shit in Jamaica. Nappy is bust when it comes to perps. Oh, it's bust. Is bust. What's that mean? Too many? Uh, and gets points. Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, it feels like a video game. Mm. It feels like a video game, man. If they got upset, it's cause the truth hurts. Pride comes before the fall. Narcissists can't behave like that when they called out on their wrongs. Yeah, definitely. You see dude right there talking to himself, trying to make me hear him. Fucking weirdo shit. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah. So another day down. Or I guess it's just beginning in a way for me. Bro, I hate this shit not getting nowhere in life. Like 10 years of fucking standstill behind these fucking piece of shit motherfuckers, man. Complete like I did, like what I did today, like coming out here and selling all that shit. Um, or like trying to sell that shit. Fucking that's literally what I gotta do, bro. Cause like I'll post that shit online, and unless it's something one of them want, like they'll hit me up and get it. If one of them want it, they'll hit me up and they'll get it. And then they'll perp me the whole time they're fucking buying the shit. Like they'll fucking perp the shit out of me while they're buying it. And then all the other shit, they'll just hit me up, ask me if I'm still selling it, and I'll be like, yeah. And then they used to tell me to come out and meet them, and then I stopped doing that shit. Cause they used to fucking tell me to meet them, and then they wouldn't be there. Like it wouldn't be nobody there and shit. And you know, and then I started putting that shit together. I'm like, oh hell no, the perps is on this motherfucker too. This is before I knew like I knew they were on your internet, excuse me, it's legitimate, but I didn't know how deep it got. Like, I didn't know they were everywhere. Like they travel everywhere with you on the internet. Like, I don't even give a fuck no more. Like, I know wherever I go on the internet, they're gonna be right there. So I do not give a fuck. They can fucking follow me all they want. All that VPNs and in some cases it might knock a few of them out the dirt, but the ones with that heavy shit, the ones with the family members in the military and all that shit, they got the good shit. And then on top of that, the motherfuckers with the iPhones, they got action at the apps that only they can get. Like, only if you're doing some crooked shit you can get them apps. Dark web apps and shit. They like a iPhone is like a highly powered like weapon, literally. Just in the right hands. In the wrong hands, it's a fucking telephone, or in the right person's hands, it's a fucking telephone and a data, a movie streamer, and all that bullshit. In one of these motherfuckers' hands, that shit turns into a sonic laser, fucking reads your brain scan, and fucking tells you fucking everything about a person's body that the doctor doesn't even tell you. Like, the doctor shouldn't even be fucking disclosing this information, but you got a fucking phone that's telling you everything about my fucking body? What the fuck is going on? They find one way to take away your privacy. Yeah, to wave it off of them. I mean, they're knee deep in it anyways, but now anybody who purchases an iPhone who can get the right app, which it don't take much except knowing somebody, you can fuck somebody's life off. Now you can get paid for it by the government, and you can be a nobody. As a matter of fact, we're gonna give you guys a bunch of these fucking secret weapon Obama phones and let you fucking cook your brains and zap people and tell us everything about you, what you're doing and shit. Like, that was the biggest. Oh man, I mean, if you're really fucking getting the phone, if you're really fucking if you really need a phone, then it's cool to have the Obama phone is cool, but it's not cool to be putting that shit by. You gotta talk on speakerphone, like with all phones, but those Obama phones and shit. Oh man, a little thick ass fucking staticky, fucking buffering. Just the phone is cool, but just using it as a phone is cool. But all that other shit, like, I've tried using it, that shit, you can't operate those phones. Like, that shit ain't good for nothing but cooking your brain and fucking killing people. And telling people about all your information and shit, telling the government your information and shit. Because they're listening to all that shit, that's their phone. Like, everything you talk about on that motherfucker's going straight to a database. Word matching, voice recognition, all that shit. Preparing you for the future. All these phones are though, like taking our fingerprint, fucking looking at our eyeballs, doing the eyeballing lock, facial recognition. Like that shit don't stop with your phone. Like that shit's going through your phone to a database. They locking you in, locking us all in. We're all trapped. And the crazy thing is, most people, even though it's happening to them right in their face, they're gonna say I'm a conspiracy theorist for saying that. No, you're a conspiracy theorist. You watch too much movies. Too many movies. Our government would never do that to us. You're a nobody. What makes you think our fucking government wants to do anything? This is America. Home of the home of the free, land of the brave, home of the brave, land of the free, or whatever the fuck it is. This is America. Oh man, Eastern New America was bullshit when they told you you're guilty until proven innocent, because this is exactly the other way around. You can pay for your innocence until you're proven guilty. And sometimes they might not even let you pay for your innocence, meaning like get a bail bond. Paid to be treated. Paid to be treated like you're innocent until proven guilty. Not pay for your innocence, but pay to be treated like you're innocent until proven guilty. But if you don't pay, then you're guilty until you're proven innocent. And if you think that's a conspiracy theory, then ask yourself, why the fuck are they building jails? Why are there so many fucking jails? They got so many cops that can perform circus acts and all that fucking weird shit. Yet they still have fucking signs on buses and shit that drive by saying, do something for your community, be a cop. Be a fucking cop. Come and get brainwashed by us. Come get brainwashed by us. And if you're evil, we'll just implement your evilness. We'll implement that shit in this fucking... We implement evil in the force. We welcome evil. Psychopaths. Narcissists. We welcome that shit. Racists. And when I say racist, I don't just mean white cops. I mean all fucking nationalities. I remember, this is hella long ago. This is probably, I don't know, 20, 25 years ago. But I still remember it. Crazy. I remember this dude, he was talking to the cop. Well, it was in jail and shit. And the cop was around like his, the cop was around his colleagues or whatever, the other cops, a couple of the other cops. And like when you're when you're in prison and shit, you walk to the chow hall. It's like a line of police in the middle of the hallway and shit, and you walk on one side of the wall, and they're, just in case anything happens, they'll be able to swoop in on it. And I remember it was this new dude and shit. This new dude, or it wasn't probably, but he was new to the facility and shit, or he had just came in the facility. So he went and asked the cop because he didn't have no mattress on his. The police sent him. You know, the police sent him to the cell, and he didn't have no mattress and shit. And he had been there already for like 6 or 7 hours. He been there since the morning and shit. And we were walking down the hall to dinner time and shit, to chow dinner time and shit. And fucking, he pulled the cop, he asked the cop if he could talk to him. And the cop, pointed him, told him to come over here and shit, you know. And fucking, he started talking to him, and all I know is fucking, well, from, cause when the cop pulled him over to talk, he was talking, like the line didn't stop, so I'm still going up. I'm up probably like about I don't know. The hallways are long. The hallway is long and shit. And then it's just like just a line of people and shit. And fucking, I don't know. It had to be about 15, 20 steps, probably a little bit more. It's not funny, but all I remember is fucking the cop saying, "I'm not your fucking brother." And they fucking slammed him up against the wall and fucking took him away and shit. They didn't do nothing to him. Like, luckily in prison and shit, you don't get fucked up like these police and shit. Like, these police be killing you and shit. Like, the correctional officers, if it happens, it rarely fucking happens. Like, that shit don't happen like that in prison. Like, you gotta worry more about the inmates. And fucking the county jail, you literally gotta worry about the police more than you have to worry about the inmates. They be coming in there with bad days, fucking people up, like just on little shit. Have an attitude, then fucking like, somebody's fucking on the phone, and they're having a little argument and shit, like fucking they'll lock everybody fucking down. It just be like some regular everyday shit, like no problem, no nothing. Just fucking, sometimes they'll come out with a bad mood and don't even let you out of your fucking cell to even take a shower and shit. Like, it's some real fucking asshole cops. Like, it's literally cops that work inside and I'm talking about men that really, they have attitudes like women, man. The street police, I don't know if it's something about when you work in the building versus being on the street, because these street police is fucking, they're ruthless. Like, they're relentless. Like, they play head games and beat you and fucking kill you, all that shit inside of the fucking inside of the fucking buildings. Like, they do all that same shit, but they have this fucking attitude about them, man, that's fucking, I don't know if it's because they want to be street cops and they have to be behind the desk for a little while, or they've been on some type of punishment or some shit, but they have just this fucking attitude that at least I go home at the end of the day type of attitude. So, like, rub shit in your foot, like, it's crazy, man. Okay, let's see. I was drifting off. My bad, you guys. My bad. Now, Nappy, if they got upset, okay, I saw that one. Nappy whistle is to reference your behavior and make you anxious if you have PTSD. Yeah, I mean, I know I don't got PTSD though, but that shit does get to me. And sometimes it does make you anxious though. It does make me like that anxiety feeling. Not too much though. Like it'd be like one of them days like fucking I think I'm somewhere cool where it's just, and I know they're everywhere and they're gonna follow me and shit. But it just be like it's cool and then just out of nowhere I get this fucking weirdo and it's like damn, this motherfucker just reminded me of what the fuck I'm going through, man. Like I was in the zone watching a fucking movie, chilling, and just out the blue some fucking weasel comes and fucking starts whistling and shit. And not just like a regular person whistles and shit. It has to be so that I fucking, it has to be some fucking weird shit like fucking stopping, picking something up, or bending over right by the van and then fucking standing there for a couple seconds, then fucking walking off and all this fucking weird shit they do, man. Psychological bullshit. And what they don't realize is that they're sensitizing themselves at the same fucking time. Sensitizing themselves to this bullshit like they're completely sensitized. Super sensitized since they know the program. So if this program ever turns on them, it's gonna be 10 times worse. They ain't gonna know what the fuck to do. Mm. You wonder why everybody's so fucking locked, y'all. Everybody's locked, y'all. Fucking family members dying, nobody saying nothing. Best friends dying and shit, nobody saying nothing. The motherfuckers know what's going on. I'm telling you right now, it's people out there that knew what the VTA man was going through. There's people out there that know what Myra May was going through. There's people out there that know what that old man was going through in Florida. I'm talking about family, friends, people they confided in. Probably even acted like they understood him and everything. Nobody steps up to the plate. That's crazy, man. I don't get it. It's a lot of people that died, like, and it's a lot of people's family members that, even if their family members didn't believe them, like, they'll step up to the plate for anything else. They'll step up to the plate for anything else, but whatever fucking bullshit the government holds over their heads, whatever blackmail that they fucking feel is so fucking important that they'd rather let the government blackmail them and get away with killing their family member. Tell them to shut the fuck up, keep your mouth shut. Take these gift cards and keep your fucking mouth shut. Take these gift cards and keep your fucking mouth shut. You want to keep your fucking job? if we go down, if I go down, we all go down. We all are a part of this. So if you tell on me, you're going down with me. They got them all fucked up. Everybody's fucked up. Everybody's fucked up. So let's see. If they don't kill you, which they do kill people, if they kill targets, then they damn sure kill perps. Because trust me, it's people in the background. I see it all the time. Like even when I used to go to this recycle place right here, like sometimes the lady would talk to me. And she'd be cool when she talked to me, and it'd be somebody riding up on a bike looking at her some way, and it'd make her feel kind of, uneasy and shit. And fucking, this is when I was in the process of, this is the beginning when I first started recycling. So I was in the beginning of my targeting out here and shit, and like people that were saying that they weren't fucking targeting me and shit, and they put on a real fucking thick story. Like, I would never do that. You're cool. Like, you don't bother nobody when you come here. You just come, bring your recycle and all that. Like, every time I used to be like, man, if you don't want me to come here, just tell me, man. But don't harass me, man. I'm sitting here. I know, I know I'm not, like, I know I don't bring you the fucking most money or no shit like that. It's people with restaurants and shit that bring in, their shit from restaurants, and people that bring in fucking loads and loads of copper and shit. So I know my shit ain't fucking, it's not gonna do too much to you if I'm not a customer and shit. But like, I come here every day. Like, I come here more than the people that fucking, I literally come. Well, I used to. I don't go there all the time now. I switch up. But I used to literally fucking go there like fucking every day, man. And that's why, like, when these people tell me to get jobs and shit, like, for as long as I've been digging and fucking recycle and shit, doing that shit, like, my fucking work ethic just from doing that shit, it is boss over all of these motherfuckers, even the fucking police. Like, the police have had more days off than me. Like, there's no way in the fucking world that they can sit there and fucking say, and I do that shit, like, it was a point in time, like, I was doing that shit, like, from 9 hours, like, I would start real fucking early until they started doing all this fucking super fucking weird vehicular bullshit and doing all this fake caution and setting up caution signs and making fake, crime scenes and shits. So now I just fucking, now I gotta wait till there ain't so many people on the street so they can do their bullshit and I can maneuver through it. There's not a police officer on the force. There's not a neighborhood watch motherfucker. There's not a junkie out here that can tell you they work harder than me. I'm getting to your comments, you guys. I'm just trying to flick to it. Think of that readjust your behavior type of whistle as a dog whistle when excuse me, God, that's legitimate. Dog was nappy evil is abounding last days, so there is a rise in narcissism. Yeah, it's what it seems like, man. And you know, CERN even tells you themselves they're fucking with the, you know, they're trying to fucking crack the other side open and bring that bullshit in here, which they've already, that shit is slipping in here already. That shit's here. Like, you know, maybe the big kahuna, maybe that roaring fucking, you know, dragon, fucking whatever monster you want to call it, ain't creeping through that fucker, but, you know, these dark spirits and all that shit, it's just a completely different world, man. And it's technology, spirit, you know, I don't want to get too deep into it, but spirits are fucking, you know, spirits are energy and fucking, like, energy, literally fucking energy. Spirits are nothing but energy. That's all they are is fucking energy. So this technology combined with fucking spirits, and for, you know, I know it's gonna be some people that say, "Oh, you're tripping, man. They're not letting spirits in here and that shit." Well, if you believe in God, go read your Bible. Go read your Bible. I know for a fact, like, it's nothing but evil spirits roaming around this motherfucker, man. Evil fucking spirits. Dog snoring and shit. Hell yeah, man. Some evil shit out here, man. It's shit that we don't even know about out here because they don't want to tell us. They're putting shit out here. Not only is there shit already out here that they know about, but they're introducing shit out here with us. This shit is literally coming to an end. It's coming to an end. I really don't want to be here when God blows shit up. Like, I really, you know, I would like to die peacefully, perhaps in my sleep. But it's over with. It's over with. And if the world doesn't blow up, you would want the world to blow up. You would want God to come back and just blow this shit up. Because what these people have in store for the future, well, I guess if you're raised a slave, then that's all you know. So you won't have no problem with it. They gotta kill us all. They gotta, like us, like the people that fucking, you know, like the people that been living through these times and they know how shit was and the Constitution and all that shit. When the older ones die off, when like all the older people die off, you know, they'll be able to bully in the younger ones into taking, accepting different laws and shit. You know, and that, you know, the generation, let's see, how old am I? Maybe the next generation or the generation after that came, how would you say? So the generation, not the generation before me, but the generation after me. Maybe they'll still have a little bit of memory of what it used to be like when freedom was free and all that shit. But after them, When they go, it's gonna be nothing but slaves. Fucking cyborg, chipped up, and fucking all types of shit. Eyeball, you go blind, you get fucking robot eyes. You lose a finger, you lose a hand, you get a robot hand. Your heart's fucking up, well, we'll put this in you. Turn you into a fucking cyborg. Throw all these fucking wires and shit around your heart. Oh man, it's gonna be evil. And then the shit that they plan on introducing will be here. Will be here, so you'll be, and other than the fact of them playing God, and creating shit that, it takes a lot of evil. It just doing that, creating, cloning, even being a doctor. You have to do a lot of fucking evil just to help people. Like, you have to fucking do a lot of fucking evil. Torture fucking animals, fucking, put people through fucking experiments. Fucking pump cancer into fucking, animals. Fucking cut fucking monkey head, the top of their head off, and fucking put wires and shit all on its fucking brain and shit while it's connected to a computer. Half his fucking brain is popping out his fucking head. Throw him in a cage when you're done. Sick fucking people, man. Like, you literally, you literally have to be a certain kind of person, man. You have to be a certain kind of person. Fuckers kidnapping kids, raping babies. It's fucking evil, man, everywhere. Vaccines fucking fouling out and people turning them into fucking serial killers, and people popping up with cancer 5 and 6 years down the road, forgetting that they took a vaccine. The vaccine ain't even in question. The vaccine ain't even in question. The vaccine ain't even in question. Instead, alright, chill out. Instead, you think it's your fault. The doctor tells you you ain't been exercising enough. You ain't been eating right. What am I supposed to eat, doc? You putting all this bullshit in my food. What am I supposed to eat? So basically, you guys are ushering me to the doctor. You guys are putting this bullshit. We're experimenting every day we pick something up and put it in our mouth. We're being experimented on. Every fucking day. From the apples that you think are fucking organic to the fucking heavy fucking poisons and sick, man. Food is poison, punch is poison, juice. Some poison is just better poison. Some poison just ain't as much as other. Some, how would you say, items contain more poison than others. Even your fucking clothes got poison all in that shit. Your toilet paper got poison in it. You can't wipe your ass without getting some fucking chemical all in your fucking system. Charmin extra soft. Tell everybody why Charmin is soft, motherfucker. Tell everybody you got that fucking chemical all in Charmin to fucking make them act like girls and girls act like boys. Not established adults or anything, but children growing up that fucking are raised on that shit. Then you fucking say, oh, he's exploring himself, or what the fuck do they say? This is no offense to anybody who's homosexual. I'm just trying to, when they do that shit to kids, when you choose what you want to be, that's one thing, but when, you're being coerced into fucking being shit that you shouldn't be coerced into at such a young age. Like, at least, if you ain't gonna wait till an adult, at least wait till a motherfucker's a teenager and shit. Come on. Oh shit. Bathroom? Alright, hold on. Let me take these dogs to the bathroom real quick. Chill out, dude. Here, go over there. Alright, chill out, bro. Breathing too hard, boy. Oh, shit. I see him. The fuck is that? Exit entry attempt. With his little target back. Oh, weirdos, man. A pile. A pile of shit can be used for plants. Hell yeah. I smoke dabs, but with glass banger nail, nail and bone. Oh yeah, see, I don't. That's. Okay, yeah, that's probably different than the thing, cause that's another thing. You have to burn that shit for hella long. You burn it for long, but I get it though. Like, just some people can do it, some people can't. Some people get. I mean, fuck. I know drinking, like drinking for me, like I can drink. I rarely fucking drink. Like, but like if I was to drink, like I'm one of those drinkers, man. That like, if I say I decide to get a beer or drink a beer with somebody and shit, like it wouldn't be no like a 24 can, like. I'm leaving over half of that shit in there. Like once I start feeling my buzz, I'm done drinking. Cause I know how that shit goes. Like you'll feel a little buzz and you'll be like, man, this ain't shit, man. And you'll be like, let me get another beer, not knowing that first beer ain't even kicked in. Fuck that shit. Some people can drink all fucking day and not even be dizzy. It's crazy because I think about the feeling that like how that shit has me, like, you know, almost to the point like I'm sick, not throwing up, but like, when it settles in and shit, you get that little, well, for me, I would get a little mild head if I drink a whole beer. Like I get like a mild headache and all that shit. Hard liquor, I can drink that shit. Like I could drink like, but still like I'm not drinking past no buzz though. Once I start feeling myself, it's a wrap. Mm, Flicking through the comments, y'all. I'm trying to find where I left off. subscribe and like. Appreciate that more. I'm lightweight. All I do is bang H. Not sure what that is. Bang H, you mean heroin? Bang heroin? Nah, yeah. I'm a lightweight. All I do is bang H. It sounds like that's what you're saying, Lewis. I don't want to mistake what you're saying, though. Uh, smoke weed. I'm all out of weed. The local market opens up tomorrow. Won't be for long, my friend. Won't be for long. I know the feeling though. No, learning for English speaker, foreign speaker. Guys worry about their shoes affected back. Definitely. Not only that, man, but from being young, when I was young and shit, that man, them group homes and shit, man, them motherfuckers is dirty, man. They get vouchers for you to get clothes and shit. They get vouchers for you to get clothes, shoes, and all your fucking shit, and they keep that shit and give you shit. They wash it, put that shit in a storage, a closet, and then they fucking, whenever you need clothes, they issue that shit out. Maybe once a year, you'll be able to use a voucher. Maybe like the beginning of the school year. But, you know, group homes is like the fucking, if you were gonna be crooked, if you were gonna do something for the wrong reason, a group home would be the way to go. They get donated everything. Vehicles, everything is donated. And then the money they get for us, actually, they pocket that shit and give us all the donated shit. So, saying all that to say, my feet is fucked up. Not fucked up like that, but, my feet been through some things, so definitely gotta have some good shoes. Africa has it. They use more juju up under Perpensence, witches and powers that you don't know who they are. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I just haven't heard of it. But come to think of it, when I first started watching JT, the Trap Flicks, the dude from the Bay Area that he's in Africa and he's buying up land. This one dude went out there. You guys can actually fucking YouTube it, actually. Um, guy who dies going to Africa to meet JT. Um, he thought the government was after him to the point to where, he actually got himself killed by going and snooping. Like he got caught once. Um, JT was saying everybody, which is understandable because they don't know. Everybody say he was having psychological problems and shit he was under. But everything that pretty much pointed to targeted individual. It just didn't seem like, it didn't. I don't know. You guys have to see it because it was like I literally seen it from the time he got there. I mean, you guys can see it too. Like from the time he got there, um, which was like he bought the property. He bought his land. He bought his land. JT told him to hang with him, but I guess he met some people out there. He came with some people. Uh, then he started snooping around the army bases out there. And he got away once. Well, he didn't get away, but he ran. They caught him and they held him under detention or whatever. But being that he came there for JT and he bought land and shit, they let him go with a warning. And the second time he did it, they killed him. For shit, you're probably right, man. This shit's everywhere on the planet. That shit's probably fish probably going through this shit underwater. At least if you go to a different country though, you don't know what you don't you just other than that juju shit, you don't have to worry about nothing but stairs and shit because you don't understand nothing. So Mo quit speaking tweakiness. Um, I don't know. Fucking 1 o'clock, man. It's crazy. I'm gonna get on this hustle though, y'all. Deal with these fucking weirdos, man. Let me see. Yeah, I might as well start talking hella shit. By the way, the gang stalkers been cracking everything up on me. What do you mean that? What do you mean by that? You mean like using the weapons? Yeah, man. Sorry to hear about that shit. I know the feeling though. I just want this shit to end, man. Don't know what's in tweaking and drugs. I don't do. Stop yelling at me. So, hey, what's going on, United? No caps. What's up, DJ? What Gang Stalker's been cracked. Okay, I got that. That's what's up, man. Yeah, man. That's why man. That's how it is, man. You start fucking pointing out their bullshit. They fucking wanna. Why don't you guys want to keep it equal? Like, why don't you guys want to keep the level and the playing field level? So basically, you're telling me just sit here and take this like a good boy. Don't say anything. If you do, we'll hurt you really bad. It's like the physical shit is nothing compared to everything you've done emotionally to us. Stripping us away from our families and fucking, turning us into a monster in society. What the fuck? Like, how dare you even fucking try and scare somebody with death or some shit like that? Like, how fucking dare you? Like, you've done every fucking thing else. Everything in the else in the world. And in some cases, worse than death. So, you motherfuckers have the audacity. Fucking clown. Shut up and take this like a good boy. Take your restriction. Your never ending restriction. Take your never ending restriction for something you never did. And if you did do it, it's not worth this restriction. So you just take it for the rest of your life. And don't say anything because we don't want to get in trouble. We don't want to get in trouble for causing these crimes against you. Oh man, just the thought of that shit, man. It's hilarious, man. Fucking hilarious. All their bike rats. All these fuckers that think they're some fucking top dog motorcycle. Some top fucking rebel. Like, you're not a rebel no more, you're a fucking rat. Rebels don't take orders from the police. You look like one. Your bike, it sounds like one. It just ain't in you though, champ. You're not a rebel anymore. You're a rat. You're a bike rat. You are a bike rat, my friend. But don't worry, you still look like you still look the part. You still look the part. And anybody who doesn't know you're a rat, 9 times out of 10 is gonna bite the cheese and think you're a real fucking rebel. Your rebel days are over with, champ. Yeah, what's going on, Judgment? my gang stalker, my gang stalking starts and ends with my addiction to meth. Does anyone experience this? I swear I'm not trolling. I know in my heart I'm not crazy. I mean, I know I've heard that everybody who does meth gets put into this program and shit. I've heard that, so and I definitely, you know, I can't point it out, but I definitely know they control you. Like I know in my heart they control you when you're off that shit. They it's